We've got baseball moments away on Chicago's South Side. Interleague baseball next. On a crystal clear afternoon for baseball on the south side of Chicago, the show welcomes you to U.S. Cellular Field for this edition of Major League Baseball. Today we play Game 2 of this 3-game series, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Chicago White Sox. And welcome again, everybody, to our coverage of Major League Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here to call the balls and strikes. Alongside me, Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Hud, let's turn to you. What catches your eye in a matchup like this one?
Well, one guy to keep an eye on is the 2009 NL Rookie of the Year, Chris Coghlan. Raise your hand if you saw this coming. Not me, but he was sensational as a rookie last year. I don't see a sophomore jinx coming here. He's going to be good.
All right, Rex, we'll hear from Dave in a moment, but first let's get to our starting lineup for the visiting Florida Marlins. It comes to us courtesy of our friends at State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. They'll face off against a guy who finished 5th in the American League's ERA race a season ago, the inspiring young left-hander Jon Lester. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Hanley Ramirez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon.
And his average could fall below 300 if he fails to get a hit here.
First pitch, 106.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Here's the 1-1. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And he's making him throw a lot of pitches to open up the game here. Guys get to see what he's got.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And it's deep breath time out on the mound now. Not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in a 10-mile radius. Not what he wanted to do.
Chris Coghlan will stand in for the first time here. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
And this guy wore the collar yesterday, an 0 for 4 game.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Got to credit their patience here in this inning. They're just letting him work himself into trouble.
now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Two-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
And sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
And now this becomes a big pitch, especially when you're struggling with command.
And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
Didn't like that one either. He's taking this about as far as it can go now.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Making him sweat out there, the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Beckham for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Yeah, maybe a moment's hesitation there getting the ball out of the glove, and that was enough to beat it out at the back end. Shows you how much things have to be perfect to turn a double play.
Johnny Damon will get his first opportunity now. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Boy, where'd that miss? Rough way to start an AB on the mound.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pierre is there, 2 gone.
And this could be a tough ball for a center fielder to judge because it's hit too hard. But he's able to make it look easy out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
And location's going to be important for him as this one goes along, and you can see he left that one right in the heart of the strike zone, and he lines it to right for a base hit.
Two men on, 2 out, and standing in the dangerous first baseman, Jorge Cantu. On the ground is second. They'll flip it over to Ramirez at second, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ballgame. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the White Sox as shown on your screen. Again, brought to us by State Farm. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. The center fielder Juan Pierre makes his way to the box to get us going here in the home half of inning number 1. Now a late square, and this is popped up, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play.
Man alive, you talk about getting every bit of that one. I'm not sure whether that ball came down or burned up on re-entry. That was a bomb.
Quentin will get his first cuts here. And here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, it certainly doesn't get any easier from here after giving up the home run.
And a good eye there from the young slugger Quentin as it's 2-0 now.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
And this is taken down around his ankles for ball 3.
The last thing you want to do is put this guy on when you know who's on deck.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
That's a foul.
And Quentin refuses to chase it. He takes for ball 4.
And you can tell they didn't want to give him much of a shot at anything there. We'll probably see a lot of that going forward.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Now here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Alexi Ramirez will step in now. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
And sometimes as a pitcher, you get so focused on just starting the at-bat with a strike that you forget about the guy with a stick, and he just rifles this right back up the middle for a knock.
Paul Konerko will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak. gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Kentu is there, and the side is retired. So the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Cody Ross leads things off now in the top half of the second. And that misses for ball one. The next pitch. And that's just off the corner and low, ball two. A strike, and it's 2-1.
And sometimes mixing it up means going right back to the same pitch and the same location. Hitters often think you'll be trying something different.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And in fact will rattle against the wall now. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Oh, and a great start to the second here. How about a leadoff triple to get you going? That'll do the trick.
Ronnie Paulino steps in now. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
That's foul.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. And Nix will get him at first, one away.
Had a good opportunity to drive that guy in. Now we'll see if the next guy can get the job done.
Wes Helms will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
And now's where I think you have to sit changeup and react fastball.
Fouled straight back. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, and I'm exhausted just watching this at-bat unfold.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Yeah, long battle there. Finally, he just says, here you go. A challenge fastball, and he powers it right by him.
Emilio Bonifacio will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
That's a good pitch, just a get-me-over breaking ball. Guys are not ready to hit that pitch. He's back on his heels.
And now a pitch on the way. And that misses, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Might have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch is right there.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
All right, strong strike three.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Alex Rios will start things off in the bottom of the second. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Whew, and he might have seen his life flash before his eyes there.
this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Ball 3.
And he likes to throw that slider off the fastball. Might want to make a mental note of that one.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's just waiting until he gets a strike. Not a bad decision to start an inning.
In there for a called strike, 3-2 now.
And they've thrown him 5 pitches so far in this at-bat, yet he hasn't found one he's liked yet.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Made it all the way back from down 3-0 to get the strikeout. And you go back to taking that 3-0 pitch, in hindsight, I bet he wishes he was swinging.
So the first man set down in the inning now for Gordon Beckham. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Just a little here you go, and he couldn't do anything with it.
And this will be grounded foul down the line at first. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. There to take it is Ugla. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Well, this one got up on him in a hurry, but he's able to stay with it for the out.
Jason Nix will be the batter. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Boy, tough when you take off speed to start the at-bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Well, if he's ahead of that fastball, what does that tell you as a pitcher? Throw the changeup, and he'll be even more out in front.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing happened in that half of the inning against Rick Vandenhurst, and it remains a 1-all tie. Hanley Ramirez ready to go here as we begin the third. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
And this becomes double trouble here because not only does he beat this thing out for a base hit, but now you have to worry about the threat of a steal as well.
Chris Coghlan will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
And he may just be biding his time over there at first before he's set loose.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Definitely inside.
There goes Hanley for second. Here's a ground ball to first. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and in steps center fielder Johnny Damon. First pitch to him. Hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
And he breaks our 1-1 tie with a solid single there. Now let's see if they can add on any further.
Dan Ugla will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Hey, let's control.
Damon leads. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and they won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just one away.
And we'll have a visit from the pitching coach here, and he's got to be saying, come on, quit laying it in there, meat.
Jorge Cantu digs in at the plate. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And this is how you bounce back from back-to-back hits. He could use a punch out here.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses, 1-2.
If you're going to try to get that guy to fish for a curveball down there, you better make sure you can keep it in front of you.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think you like this call? Oh, come on.
Cody Ross will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
And now that runner on first should be on the move here with 2 outs.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a base knock as that falls in front of Pierre. A run is in.
Check this out again. Good job of keeping his head on the ball all the way, and that drives home a run to make this a 3-1 game.
Ronnie Paulino will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
They've already touched him for 3 runs here early, so he's gonna need to show some fortitude.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. To right field. And Rios will make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Florida's out in front, 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Juan Pierre. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And if they try and come back in with another fastball, I wouldn't be surprised if he's waiting on that baby.
Go, 1-1.
And I think he'd like to get that pitch again. That's a ball he'll get a barrel on when he's hot.
And there's ball 2 now. Hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And you always expect that guy at the top of your lineup to be a catalyst for your offense, and he comes through for him here as he's into second base with a leadoff 2-bagger.
A.J. Pierzynski will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
And they'll keep working that outside part of the plate here because they want him to hit one on the left side instead of the right.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
Ball hit to the third baseman, so he's able to look the runner back to second and throw on to first. No advance.
Carlos Quinton will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball is gone. So a two-run homer for Carlos Quinton, home run number 9 on the year, and the White Sox have come back to tie it at 3.
This was almost a highlight reel play as the center fielder was somehow able to get back in time, and he just missed pulling this one back.
David Ortiz will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and that takes care of Big Papi for route number 2.
Ah, this is what you call doing your homework out there. They've got a second baseman way out in right field on the shift, but he makes the 4-3 put out anyway.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this two-run home run. We've played 3 full. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Wes Helms will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. This one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Down the line, but this will kick foul. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
A little bit of offense here from the number 8 hitter in the lineup as he finds a pitch he can handle and drives it for 2 bases to kick off the inning.
Emilio Bonifacio will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner back up the middle, but there to spear it is Beckham. Quick reactions for the first out. Hanley Ramirez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Whatever that pitch was, that sure had some movement.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
I still think that first pitch strike is the most important pitch in baseball. Once you get a guy in a hole, you're really able to dictate the rest of the at-bat, and he puts him away with a fastball there.
Chris Coghlan will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Don't give up.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Coghlan awaiting the 1-1.
Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And Quentin will make the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1 through 3.5. We're all even at 3 apiece. And on this fine May afternoon, it's time to check out our interleague scoreboard for a look at what's going on around baseball, presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Paul Konerko will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there.
And he just hadn't been able to find any kind of comfort level out there. I mean, he'll move right back into the stretch, and he's only throwing 1 pitch in the inning.
Alex Rios will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A 2-run home run for Alex Rios, and it's now 5-3.
Well, you'll get a look at this. That ball's heading for foul territory, I believe, and then doink, right off the left field foul pole.
Gordon Beckham will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the fourth.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And if these first few innings are any indication, this looks like it's going to be a bullpen game before all is said and done.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Maybe a little surprising he's still out there, but he's not doing himself any favors by falling behind again.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Doing the smart thing, taking all the way.
And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
And this is tough duty here as a pitcher. This is the speed of the liner going out. And when a guy squares up a hard fastball and sends it back up the box, that's a little chuck and duck right there.
Jason Nix will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
Well, he gets the out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. Guys seem to be getting some pretty good swings off against him.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and the team's catalyst Juan Pierre's coming up. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Lots of room out there for Damon as he takes it for out number 2. A.J. Pierzynski will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Lays off 1-0.
And with the way this game started, I would doubt either club's going to be doing a whole lot of sacrificing this afternoon.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it.
And this is lined foul over the White Sox dugout. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And now an important pitch here, because if you go 3-2, that's going to activate the runner.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And Cantu will take this one to the bag by himself, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Johnny Damon will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch home to Damon. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
And you can see he's starting to mix his pitches a little more, and he's getting better results.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
And you'll see here from behind home plate, look at the rotation on this thing. It starts up around the shoulders and then boom! That's a hard late break.
So 1 gone now for Dan Uggla. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And he's just continuing the theme here, getting ahead with strike 1.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And Dutch Nelson's known for being a guy that'll give you that pitch at the knees if you can spot it there.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that'll be a base hit here for Uggla.
And this is a case of giving a hitter too much information. Even though he gets ahead 0-2 with the same pitch, he gives the guy on the plate an understanding of what it looks like. Now when it comes in the third time, there's no deception, and he's right on this thing.
Jorge Cantu will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. First pitch coming. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And when you need a double play ball, I don't see the logic of working this guy up in the zone.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
Well, the scoreboard really hasn't borne this out, but it seems like every inning's been a stressful one for him. He hasn't really seemed to be in complete control out there, and he's facing another tough challenge right now.
Cody Ross will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
And this has been a hit parade so far in the inning. Their third hit, and heck, they've only seen 11 pitches. That's what you call having an offensive mindset at the plate.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and digging in now is the catcher, Ronnie Paulino. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
Comes set, now the pitch. Down and away, ball one.
And the good news is they have the bases loaded, but the bad news is this guy is a definite double play candidate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that is pitching right there.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, now what do you go back to here?
Great pitch there as that completely locked him up, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
And sometimes when he gets in trouble like this is where he becomes awfully tough. Like an animal that's backed into a corner. This is where he's at his best.
Wes Helms will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Oh, and he's got a legitimate gripe there. I don't know about that one.
And a fastball that misses badly there. It's 1-1.
And he's dodged one hurdle, but the bases are still loaded. You cannot let down now.
In for strike two.
One strike away now from magically working out of this with a lead intact.
He waits, now the pitch. Ball two.
Now a big pitch here. He wouldn't want to go to 3-2, I wouldn't think.
To get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And nowhere to put him. He can just look for something good here.
Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. A run is in.
Well, 2 outs and 2 strikes. He just about worked out of it, but this pitch is a little flat, and it gets driven for a 2-run single.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And he takes ball 1.
And even if he gets out of this, I kind of doubt we'll see him again for the 6th inning.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. A run in, the throw to third. And he is safe at third base as he slides in just in front of the tag.
Well, you'll see they decide to stay away, and they've done their homework. But he gets pretty good extension that time and makes good contact on the ball.
Here comes White Sox manager Ozzie Guillen out toward the mound, and I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Daniel Cabrera is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. And a fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1.
And you can bet these guys are disappointed to see a new pitcher in there. They sure had that starter's number today.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And with that go-ahead run across the plate now, I'd say if this were a boxing match, these guys would be winning on a majority decision.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
And compounding matters here is the fact he's throwing a lot of pitches in the inning.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
No doubt they'll score this one as a wild pitch, but they might have been crossed up a bit that time.
Chris Coghlan will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. There's that Cabrera fastball we've heard so much about. 0-1.
And based on what we've seen so far, I would bet that 7-5 will not be our final score.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of this offensive outburst this afternoon.
Two and one.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first for that matter.
Here he comes on 2-1. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Under it now is Quinton, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 7-5. Carlos Quinton will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Uggla's throw is right there for the first out. It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So 1 gone in the inning now as that brings in the dangerous David Ortiz. And that misses inside 1-0.
And with all the runs, it feels like we've been here forever, but it's only the bottom of the 5th.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And you can kind of see he's daring him to throw a fastball now.
Strike called, 2-1.
Ah, boy, when you're a middle-of-the-lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
Pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Damon is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
You talk about rising from the ashes. There was a while there when he seemed to be hanging on by a thread, but he's showing good fortitude to stick around, and that's 5 in a row he's retired now.
Alexi Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the fastball from Vandenherk as he gets ahead 0-1. And the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
That's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And now you wonder if he'll get the same pitch 3-1 that he did on 2-0.
location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Oh, and that's how you neutralize a 3-1 disadvantage. You throw a perfect location pitch.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Johnny Damon will lead off when we return. They're still up 7-5. Johnny Damon will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even though that's a ball, that's a good spot for that baby.
Swinging a high pop-up right in the center of the diamond. And there's the first out.
Well, this was a good fastball, and you can see the path on swing track. It really came into his kitchen there and kept him from getting his arms extended.
Dan Ugla will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Fastball probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball, 1-0.
And if you're going to miss with a fastball, that's the spot to do it.
1-0 pitch now. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And even with the bases empty, they're pitching him very cautiously here.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1. And here's a pitch that Ugla's able to lay off, and he's got it to 3-1 now. And ball 4 as Ugla is aboard.
And at 3-1, you can afford to look for something up a little, so he wasn't going to bite on that low one.
Jorge Cantu will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
And here you go in show motion. We'll give you a side angle shot to see how high this pitch is. Looks like it passes the plate right about shin high. Maybe a little questionable, but pretty close.
Cody Ross will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Rios is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One left for Florida. They lead it 7-5. Paul Konerko will lead things off for the Sox, to be followed by Alex Rios, who's waiting on deck. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. Second home run scored by the year now. Now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
Oh, and this pitcher's become the gift that keeps on giving. That's 4 home runs he's given up now. I mean, he's going to have a stiff neck tomorrow turning around so often to watch these home runs leave the yard.
Rios will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, I thought that home run might have been it, but it looks like they're going to stick with him here.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And Cantu will just step on the bag himself for the out. Gordon Beckham will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1. Slice down the line at first. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here comes Marlins skipper Freddie Gonzalez on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Dan Meyer is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Jason Nix will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
And this is where a reliever really wants to pick up his starter. Give him a chance to be the winner.
Quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Damon calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning thanks to Paul Konerko. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the seventh. It's now a 7-6 ball game. And we'll have a new pitcher here as the right-hander J.J. Putz will make an appearance. Ronnie Paulino will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
Now the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys might chase a slider down and away, but not a fastball.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think that's the one he wanted him to swing at, but he wouldn't do it.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. A shot here from above showing, well, let's call it an empty seat or 2. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler with the call here in this one. Wes Helms will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
And he'll give you some things to think about up there.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball that's lifted in the air out toward Pierre in center. And he's got it for out number 2. Emilio Bonifacio will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
And that's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
And he's just throwing darts now. They have not been able to pick him up.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 2 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
The longer this at-bat goes, the more it swings into a hitter's favor.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And this is not the guy you want to lose.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
And that is a great AB there. Not only do you wind up with a knock, but you make the pitcher use a lot of energy and effort to do it.
Hanley Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
And remember, he extended that hitting streak of his already, so he doesn't have that weight hanging over his head.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
These guys have played it pretty close to the vest so far. No stolen base attempts as of yet.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 now. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, battled him back to even. Now you got to think about that slider running away.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. The 2-2 coming. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3:30 sign near the bullpen. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Looked like he was pretty well in control to start the inning, but then a 2-out single followed by a 2-out double pushes a run across. You just can't let up against this lineup.
Scott Linebrink is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Chris Coghlan will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. He's ready now. The pitch. And, oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1.
And this is their 4th pitcher of the afternoon, so there's not much left after this.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Marlins get 1 on the double by Ramirez. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 8 and the White Sox 6. So a new pitcher is set to go now, as we'll see the right-hander Brian Sanchez get the call.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 44, Brian.
Juan Pierre will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Then again, maybe not.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's down, a leadoff single for Pierre.
Leadoff base hit here is going to bring the tying run to the plate here in the late going. Now the wheels are really going to start to turn in both of these dugouts.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Cantu, and it's a double play.
Well, he didn't have to worry too long about having a base stealer at first. How about one pitch as he gets the nice double play rolling right here?
Carlos Quinton will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And they've got the right guy at the plate, but at the wrong time. He needs to be hitting with a runner on base somewhere.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Just got to find some way to get on base here.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
And if he can get this guy, he'll qualify for a hold if this indeed winds up being his last batter.
The 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
And he's worked down in the zone just about exclusively here in this at-bat.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
And a slider here, but he stays with it and bangs it into center field for a base hit.
And this is all you really wanted to do in a 2-run game. Just give that guy on deck a chance to hit with a runner on. Mission accomplished.
David Ortiz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And surprising that for all their offense this afternoon, he has not been a factor at all.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
And you don't want to let things get away from you here. You've got to keep your focus when you're pitching with the lead.
Ready with the 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 8-6. Johnny Damon will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Now here's the first pitch, and that misses inside, 1-0.
And no easy task here to start the 8th. He'll have to go right through the heart of the order.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
And he's got a tough task here going through the 3, 4, and 5, so you hate to fall behind the first guy.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Ah, a good off-speed pitch there and a fastball count.
And Damon watches one that misses for a ball, 3-1.
And you got the big thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard towards second. But there to spear it is Beckham. Quick reactions for the first out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Dan Ugla will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a ball, 1-0. Lined up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, a one-out single here in the 8th. You can bet they'd love to add another tally to that one-run lead of theirs, so we'll see if they want to maybe be aggressive on the base pass here.
Jorge Cantu will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Ball 1.
And the changeup low is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. You just want to crush that thing.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And boy, I was waiting for him to get rung up there, but it never happened. 2-2 now.
Ah, come on already.
Base hit now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And boy, those last few pitches there were nowhere close to the strike zone. When you've got 2 strikes on a guy, you've got a little more margin for error, but not that much.
Cody Ross will stand in. First pitch coming. And Scotty throwing hard out of the pen as he gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
And he's working hard from the neck up right now.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Outside, 2-1.
And he's digging his own hole in the mound now.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
And he continues to swing a hot bat in this one. That's 4 hits in the game for him.
Ramon Ramirez has a tough assignment here with the bases loaded and one away. Ronnie Paulino can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded. On the ground to short. Could this be two? Beckham for one. On to Ortiz, and it's a double play, inning over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 8 and the White Sox 6. So a new pitcher will come on now as we see the right-hander Jose Veras take over. Alexi Ramirez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And now Leo Nunez starts to loosen up in the Florida bullpen. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for Alexi and should be extra bases. And Damon will fire this one in off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, they summoned the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Paul Konerko will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, kind of lunged at that one a bit.
Swinging a high chopper down the line at third. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Big first out there, and he certainly could use another ground ball.
Alex Rios will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a one-run game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And this one is gone, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame buffet, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Cesar Jimenez will come in and pitch now. And a pinch hitter appears to be forthcoming as the veteran left-handed hitter Mark Kotze has moved out into the on-deck circle. Swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And here's where it helps to have your good hands people in the middle of the diamond to handle hot shots like that. Those one-hoppers can sometimes have a tendency to skip on you, but he stayed right with that one nicely.
Mark Teahan will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 23.
lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0.
And a curious call here to put in a lefty to face a lefty on the mound.
Now the 1-0 pitch. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Boy, and the way this one's gone, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
And the folks here have been treated to quite a ball game so far.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Just got to concentrate on that glove in situations like this. Just get it over.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Oh, this is quite a dogfight now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Markatze will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 7,
Mark Teahan is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 23, Mark Teahan.
John Baker is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a solo home run here for John Baker, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
You talk about clutch hitting. This guy enters the game in a tough spot and promptly launches one to give his guys the lead. That's the play of the game to this point.
Emilio Bonifacio will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And with the run scoring there, that puts this pitcher on the hook for the loss if his guys don't answer back in the bottom half.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. No outs, nobody on. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Two-two pitch on the way. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, if he's got the confidence to throw it 2-2, let's see if he throws it 3-2.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And Ortiz will just lumber over to the bag and take it himself for the out. There you see the top of the order is due to lead off the bottom of inning number 9, so if they can keep the deficit at 1, they'll have a pretty good opportunity here to tie or perhaps even win this thing in the bottom of the 9th. Hanley Ramirez will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. And this is fouled straight back. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now Pierre will have to hurry this in off the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
If you're a power pitcher, a lot of times you can get away with fastballs in the middle of the zone, but you'd better not make a habit out of testing that theory, and this is a case in point right here.
Chris Coghlan will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And you know he's thinking this would be a good time for my first hit of the ball game.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Nice little insurance run out there at second.
One and two now.
And when a guy like this lets 2 go in a row, you know he's looking for something else.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
And you can tell that the scouting report's been telling him to keep everything down here.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And that definitely is a tempting pitch to go after. Good instincts to lay off.
Slice down the left side, but foul. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, and this is the old saying, when in doubt, talk it out, as they'll gather the entire infield here to make sure they've got the correct play set up.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Johnny Damon will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
Now the double steal is on here. Swing and a ball pulled into right. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Marlins 9 and the White Sox 8. On to try and close this one down is the veteran right-hander Leo Nunez. Juan Pierre will dig in. He singled his last time around. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And these guys could really use a leadoff base runner here.
Here's the pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
And keeping this guy's legs off the base pass in a one-run game? That's a huge strikeout there, because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
A.J. Pierzynski will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
And that thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
The pitch. Lined into left center. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And Damon will fire this one in off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There you go. A one-out double here in the ninth puts the possible tying run on second. They'll have a couple of shots now at maybe extending this game.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Carlos Quinton will work now on getting that tying run home from second.
for ball one.
And this is maybe the one guy in the lineup you'd most like to have at the plate with a chance to win the game.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And the adrenaline might be flowing a little too strongly right now.
One out and a runner on second base. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. With 3-1. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Boy, I know you want to be careful here late in the game, but you just have to be able to throw strikes in that spot because now you've put the possible winning run on base.
David Ortiz will get a shot now with the tying run in scoring position and the possible winning run over at first with one away. Fouled back. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
All right, a big strikeout there, as that keeps the tying run out at second with two away now.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now with the tying and winning runs on base and two men gone here in the ninth. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I don't know. 2 outs in the ninth and they hold the tying run at third? That might be the best chance they get. Now you gotta hope for another 2-out hit.
Paul Konerko will have a shot to be the hero as he's got the possible tying run at third and the winning run at second here. First offering on the way, and that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And here's the man of the hour right here. This is definitely the guy you want up in this spot.
Taken for strike two as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
On pace here to pick up save number 17 on the season if he can finish things out.
Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
You want to talk about walking a tightrope? He's able to make the big pitch there to strand the possible tying run at third and possible winning run at second. That's a great finish.
quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, a 3-hit ball game for him, and a couple of those were key hits as he swung the bat very well in this one.
So that'll bring us to our conclusion here this afternoon. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian thanking you for joining us here today. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. The Marlins win it 9-8. We'll leave you with some of the highlights from our ball game as we say so long.